welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love. Once again, welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, and I'm sitting here already laughing, enjoying the company that I'm finding here already. Sincerely, I'm feeling kind of churchy. I'm feeling a little preachy. All right. So if you're open to that, you're in the right place at the right time because everything's coming together perfectly. I feel that. I trust in that. And brothers and sisters, all of you, whether you're joining here in the now or later, praise God. I am excited to get started again today. And my gratitude is true for all of you who pop in, who've been so supportive along this while. And here we go. We share. We're starting from the same page. God is good. God is great. And even thank God for technology, man. It's all coming together. Hey, I'm glad to hear this, Hank. Real glad to hear this. Our good moods, there can be shared. And I intend, I'm going to drop the link here pretty soon because that's part of this story, this saga. The Talcott lore is what it is because we engage with people here on this live stream, on this channel. We engage and we confront. There's been a lot of confrontation, a lot of engagement online in these personas and characters. And Jack Talcott, he's one of the many. But praise God, I am filled with inspirations again. Again, you want a simple life, you simplify your life. You create simple, achievable, realistic goals for yourself, and you watch yourself grow and improve. And I found another simple one for me based upon yesterday and conversations since yesterday. These reminders for me, I invite you to join me. Simple goal, less negativity and more inspiration. I said it earlier, I was in the running on the NPC online awards here recently. I was in the running for most inspiring, but I missed out. 2024 wasn't my year, but the spiritual side was seen. Now we're going to bring these forces together so that 2025 Jack Talcott is one of the named, one of the most inspiring, and you get to be a part of that. Brothers and sisters, let's jump in. The thumbnail of today, Magnificent Monday. That's my wish for you, to share the love that's with me, the praise of God in the background, and we'll stand tall, stand proud. Know that you are unique and magnificent. You, just like me, you do not need the approval of others. Now, there's no lie, having the approval of others, it makes life a little more simple, that's for sure. But realistically, you got to do anything in life. It's always easier if you've got the best tools, the right tools. If you've got support from others, it helps grow. But it's not necessary. It's not necessary for your success in your life. We don't always have the right tools. We don't always have the approval of others, but there's nothing standing in the way of victory except your mental focus. This is what I learned for myself, so I hope to share this. Stand proudly and with confidence in what you have learned so far. It's unique. It's different. You have already a lot of the same knowledge, and comparatively, you've got varying degrees of understanding and comprehension in the different aspects of life. But you have a background that's unique and different than mine, unique and different than everybody's. So if you can give yourself permission to stand proudly and with confidence in what you've learned so far, balance that with humility for what you can learn from others, man, that's when you realize the simplicity of life. It really is. It's about learning, growing, and sharing. Those are the keys. And if you simplify yourself, less negativity, more inspiration, inside and out. When that's the goal for what you seek, you'll find it. This mystery of life, it's a gift. Many of us haven't understood it, but we're learning here together. And learning and sharing, they are clear rules for generating a life to be proud of. So surrender to the life you're living. Accept that maybe some choices of the past weren't the best. You made mistakes, you learned from them. Maybe other people made mistakes and made poor choices in your life. And maybe that took away the tools. Maybe that took away the approval, right? That could make your life more comfortable. But so what? That doesn't stop you from feeling good about being you. Because if you can find a little bit of self-worth and grow that self-worth in yourself, you'll see yourself doing more and more and more good things. It's the practicality, the way life builds upon life. Good builds upon bad, or good builds upon good, bad builds upon bad. We grow that which we focus on. Holy cows, man. Holy cows. It appears from where I'm at, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for those who may wish to join the conversations. We'll open it up. It appears that I'm assuming on Facebook this has been shared. So for those of you on Facebook, blessings, thank you. If you're new to me, this is the Jack Talcott story. The topic today, I haven't even really got into it yet. Live a dream or a nightmare? Both are possible, and I can explain both, but we've got our first guest. Welcome, Panelverse President, Illumitami.
Mr. Talcott, when is cross-promotion not cross-promotion? When it's for the People's Open panel scheduled for post-Talcottian show today. The pop.
Beautifully done. I'll try to
But
remember.
not screen shared?
What's that?
You gotta share that thumbnail. Come on.
Okay. Let me pull
I'll
it up.
ask it real slow while you bring that up. When is cross-promotion not cross-promotion? When it's for that pop. The People's Open Pianal. Scheduled for post-Talcottian show today.
It's coming up.
After the show, right after this show, it's indeed coming up.
Yeah.
OP always delivers. I am your Panelverse president.
All right.
And yes, Samsonite, that is a blue heron. When I dabbled in the non-Christianity, that's one of my totems. My totems!
Post.
I'm doing my part.
I'll tell you what. If we time this right, I can set it up to forward the audience to you.
Nah, it's not necessary. I was having a discussion about that on another panel. That there are times to dump the audience on places, and for the most part, I don't think it's very useful. Because, like, let's say I take a flow state dump onto my channel. All I do for 15 minutes is watch those people slowly file out, because I think people are just going to go where they want to watch anyway. I think the dump is more useful. Like, let's say you were going to premiere a video you made, you could dump your live into that premiere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, who's another host to tell me what I want to watch next?
Yeah, I know.
I'm here to keep these things straight for the community that is on fire like it's LA itself.
Dude, you are out there, man.
You know, it's hard for me to see all those burnt neighborhoods for the trees that still stand among the rubble everywhere. You get a little wink there, a little wink. You get that? the forest for the trees thing. You see the play. Ah, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not really listening to you, to be honest.
Oh, that's just how you end wars and save the world. A very simple goal, if I might add.
Hey,
Like your opening monologue.
I was trying to find your live stream, and it won't.
Oh, maybe unblock me. You don't
Limit.
have to, but it might make me easier to find.
The only one coming up with your name is Diary of a Crackhead, the Illumitami. From the Moose
I've seen a
Lounge.
lot of Illumitami variants and a lot of Illumitami ripoffs. I haven't seen Diary of the Crackhead.
It's from the Moose Lounge.
Oh, that's why I've never seen it. Where's he been?
I don't know. And
Quite
hey,
the producer, eh?
brother, for those who are newly tuned in, there's some lore that's been happening with the online efforts, with the live stream. There's been a lot of wonderful and interesting characters that have become a part of this. And what Illumitami's sharing is some after my stream options.
Jack, we shared a pretty good stream just last night. Would you agree?
Where were we?
You might say it's in a bit of a
TVE,
porcelain shit pot. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Hey, you were bringing something up about dark matter, and you didn't get to finish what you were saying.
Yeah, we can get to it, but do you think that the stream, like with both Provo and TBE, do you think the stream is good because they take it down, or do they take it down because the stream was good?
They take it down because they're not sure what to do. Hey, welcome,
Hello.
Steve.
Hello. They take it down because they're afraid. I've got some Jamaican food on the way, some oxtails and rice and beans, rice and peas, and Jamaican rum cake. I do love the Negro food. I really
Only
do.
problem I've had with the Jamaican food I've had, they leave the shells on the shrimp. And like they even salt and season the shell, and I don't like to.
I don't want to get off topic, but I just wanted to say, Jack, I don't have any hatred for Negroes. There's a rumor going around.
Stephen.
Yes. He donates to the NAACP.
I don't care. Okay.
United Negro College
Fund. The way you talk, it can be taken as
support for the United Negro College Fund.
Here, seriously, my goal is to be less negative, right? So let's have some fun. We can be encouraging and inspiring. This topic, I think you guys can appreciate it. The idea of living a dream or living in a nightmare. Both can be. And I've lived both. And now my life feels like a dream.
But Jack, a nightmare is a type of dream, isn't it? So they're both related, right? Is that what you're getting at with the title? Yeah.
Good point.
They're both perceptions. They're both a level of conscious perception of an experience. And that's what our waking life is as well. It's the conscious awareness of an experience. So the idea I was thinking about is a practical application for this. When we awaken from a nightmare, we can laugh at ourselves. I do. I've done that.
Yeah.
You laugh at yourself for being afraid. It's just a dream, silly. Well, why not? Life is but a dream if you allow it to be dream-filled, filled with...
That sounds merrily, 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 merrily.
It is. It's true, though. That's what the spiritual
row your boat.
Row that boat. Yeah. Gently though. Gently into that good stream.
Could all three of us sing it at one time, like different? You don't want to do that, Jack? You don't want to do row? Oh man.
You
that
think the stream lag would
be fun? It's just fun, dude.
It could be fun.
Could be fun. Could be fun. Row your boat.
No.
Here, there's your boat.
Gently down the stream.
You got to chime in, Jack. Oh, but I think I get what you're saying, Jack. Something that I find a nightmare in an interaction with another man, someone like DeFreak or Hank O'Flame may feel like that interaction's a dream come true. To be,
Yeah, they get that little feeling
to be
because
penetrated by another man.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
hello, hello,
Hello, Stephen. Hello, Jack.
Here's
hello.
something to consider. Within us is, well, everything. Within the human, within our mind, is all these personalities, all these potential ideas and dreams. Everything is within us. There's the spirit. There's a spirit, which is what Jesus was teaching about, the Holy Spirit of goodness that is with us and moves us with love. And then there's the Antichrist, the warring angel, the confused one that starts believing it's greater than God. And the ego is the Antichrist. It edges God out.
I'm going to have to disagree with you there, Jack. The Antichrist is an actual physical being.
It can be both.
That's what I thought. I thought it was a being.
You can't just hijack an ethos that's older than your family lineage and just say whatever you want with it.
It's an archetype, as is Jesus. They are archetypes.
Oh, no, they were very much, they are actual beings.
Hold on, let me understand this. Jack, are you saying that we could all have a piece of the Antichrist in our ego, in us? And it's not an actual being. It's not one thing to point at and say, hey, that's the Antichrist. Okay.
And Jack is just referring to our sin nature, and that's not necessarily the Antichrist, who is an individual being.
Think those words through. Antichrist means anti-God, anti-goodness. It means sin-filled. It means hate-filled, fear-filled.
No, but what you're describing is very much not Christ, and the Antichrist will appear to be Christ and fool people. So it doesn't work, Jack.
Well, I'd leave that one
at the door.
Tommy, that's what people do as well.
Jack, are we having a disagreement?
We don't have to. We have another guest in the back.
What are you guys offering? Are you offering value?
Truth and solutions and people's open panel.
And value?
Here, let's find the virtue, and if there be praise, we can think on those things. Fat gaslighter.
Why is Provo Kid crying by the fire?
Are you who I think you are?
Is that Provo Kid crying by the fire?
You guys ruined YouTube. You guys ruined YouTube.
That looked like Provo Kid. It really did.
Well, JG brings up a valid point. I have been addressing that our panel verse is currently on fire, as if a California neighborhood in any given part of California.
Well, here, we are the solution to the fires. The waters of Christ. That quenches the fire.
I donated a Canadian plane to help put out the fires. I was part of that.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Good for you. Hey, I saw in the news, Mexico is sending a troop of firefighters up into California to offer assistance. Are all the states doing that? Has the National Guard been called out? I know they're hiring the prisoners to fight the fires, $5 a day.
It's better than
$5 a day. They can't even get a Subway sub for that. Mexico's sending
I didn't have when I was sitting in a cell.
Well, they're sending motorized taco carts.
No,
I heard.
Seriously, they're sending skilled.
Don't motorize their taco carts.
I'm kidding. I love Mexican food. I love the Mexican
food. Around Denver, yeah.
Guys,
not motorized.
Here, back to the idea of living in a dream. When we don't take life seriously, the world becomes a nightmare. We can have fun while living, but there's serious human tragedies occurring, and we're not helpless. We are not helpless.
We're sure not hopeless. You would mobilize us to help.
What's that?
Well, tragedies and misery, there's a certain level on the individual that the whole world could band together, and it's not going to help a man that refuses to help himself. Perhaps that man is touring the panelverse claiming that an unfounded claim is true against his life.
And that's completely irrelevant to all of the people who are trying to help themselves. and trying to help their families or their neighbors while their stuff is burning away.
But Jack,
you can't take it with you.
do you think all these California people that are losing their homes, are they Cali commies? Do you think that they are part of evil? Do they deserve it? Is it God's wrath, or what's happening with the fires? Is it some say it's God's wrath. A lot of Christians have been saying that God
I
is
would
taking
say
out
it's.
these scumbags in Hollywood.
I think it's
Well,
the wrath of space lasers.
in the future, we can come up with we can find all the details and put the stories together. But right now, the best solution is we find ways to come together to seriously. There's still families recovering from the other disasters here in America, right? We act like America is just some golden sheep that can't be touched and everyone's going to be fine as long as
Well,
everyone follows their rules, and it's a bunch of
golden ball.
nonsense.
It's like a Bible, Smith.
Well,
Golden
it is,
Bible.
Tommy, it is biblical.
You're preaching to the preacher.
God brings calamities upon the nations who
Mhm.
turn their backs to God. And that's why there's the case being made. Maybe this is God's retribution against the Hollywood celebrity, the wealthy wealth upon the wealth, as homelessness is rising.
And
maybe
you would battle that homelessness.
Hey, maybe this is a sign. Those wealthy aren't taking care of the homeless in their own state, so they're losing their homes as well.
That's dangerous territory, Jack, because then someone might watch your show and be like, maybe that guy's all alone in his big house because he's wronged God, and I don't believe that's true. I don't think it works like that.
Some have made that case. And actually, that's the lesson that was revealed from Job, is shitty things happen to good people. And good people...
Well, he was the best people. And that's why if you watch yesterday's stream, I explain how you're very much not that Job story, and you don't have to carry that. But if I may be inspirational, Jack, and to answer Stephen, whether it's been flooding waters or raging wildfires, no one helping another person has said, hey, what political party are you before I pull you on this boat?
Allegedly, that is happening. There's been complaints about how FEMA has selectively supported...
Oh, that's FEMA. I'm saying man on man. Helping sexual man on man action never asks what political party you are. It just puts that hand out for a grasp. Jack, you don't seem inspired.
Well, you're kind of...
Hello, Zatoichi. Hello, Zatoichi. Hello.
I'm wondering what we can do to help what I'm sharing to grow. Because what I'm sharing is in line with what the churches are sharing. It's in line with what other organizations are sharing. I'm talking about people uniting together to really make a difference in this world.
Jack, you've had some hard things to say about the churches that are sharing the same thing you're sharing.
Well, I criticize, but I also
sharing
pray.
The deception of mankind.
You support the church if they're helping. I wonder that as well.
I support. They're helping. Yeah, I support those that I see doing good, whether it's a church, an organization, a person. I support those I see doing good.
Jack, if you will allow me just for a second, I have a question. I ordered, and this is a true story. I just got it at the door. I got some Jamaican food delivered. So I'm supporting Jamaicans, the blacks, the Negroes from Jamaica. She's straight from Jamaica, an immigrant. She owns a restaurant. I've had food there in the past. I've got some oxtail on rice with peas, Jamaican rum cake. But listen to this. I got it delivered by DoorDash, and it was a Punjabi guy with a turban on his head. Very nice. Said, thank you, sir, for the wonderful tip. It's the best tip I ever had. He said, I've never had somebody tip me so well before. And I said, hey, well, I like to spread the wealth. I'm independently wealthy. And thank
Sounds
you.
like Donald Trump.
So anyway, I try to spread the wealth. But is this helping, do you think, by helping employ people? Do you think it's good to bring people together by food and giving good tips and just kindness, what I'm getting at is ordinary, everyday kindness towards people, treating people well? Is this a step in the
He's
right
playing his
direction
part.
for healing this realm? Do you think?
Of course, anything good, any opportunity we have to do good, we should do good. And if you can afford to be generous, really make someone's day who's out there working hard, delivering, hustling, trying to pay their bills. If you can be generous, do it.
I tipped him $100
So that's
on a
not a
$30
slave
order.
job.
Good for you. Good for you. And Hank, blessings to you. Thank you, brother. I'm working on improving. And for those of you who've been supportive,
I don't hate brown and black people.
That guy that gave you $20, he had a questionable chat at the beginning of the show. He's happy that you supported him, and I like shows that support truth.
I missed it. Who donated 20?
It was Hank O'Flamio.
That autistic Negro.
Hank, the guy with the witch with the hat.
The questionable.
Is he in yellow or red today? What did he have on? Did anyone know?
Bisexual actor from The Green Mile, Hank.
I don't know what he had on.
He's the guy from the Wegovy commercials, or any commercial for medicine these days has a black guy with a hat like Hank's on it, and I don't know why, but it is some sort of narrative that's being spun.
Why do people entertain Samsonite's lies?
What are you guys doing?
Defending myself from meth pedo accuser like Samsonite.
You're gossiping.
Good. Cheers.
That's what I see.
Oh no, that's one of your viewers that come to my panel and drop that meth pedo stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, you back truth, don't you, Jack?
Holy cows, Tom.
Now, Jack, when you were talking about backing the churches, is that because, and to reference the title, they proved something to you?
No, I found some very gifted pastors in my local area and online. God has blessed this world.
To prove themselves gifted.
God has blessed this world at this time with some amazing, amazing people. And I've been blessed to, I've sought. Tell you what, any of you seek to discover new and amazing people, new to you, people who have been living their lives, dedicating themselves to different paths of wisdom, and they're sharing it.
Well, Jack, do you appreciate those people?
300,000 of those people have been killed in the Ukraine during the war that has just happened. And, what can we do about that?
Well,
what can I do, Jack? What can I do to help you? What can I do to help you stop wars? That's what I want to know, because you tell me that I'm useless and that I have no value. What can I do to help you to stop the war in the Ukraine, where 300,000 Russians have died? What can I do to help you?
What are you willing to do to help me?
Well, what are you willing to do? I mean, it's relative.
Zatoichi, this is where the frustration has come from, and why I have probably described you as worth less, because you don't even know. You've spent how much time on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, we're all
I'm asking you to tell me what I can do. That's all.
We're all in this world together, including the hundreds, thousands of men, women, children being lost in these areas of aggression. I don't know exactly what to do, Zatoichi, but I know if given the chance, I can present the facts that show it's time. There are solutions available. The United States government, that group of men and women, they hold the legislative authority. They hold the representative authority. They have seats at the table with the other nation leaders, right? Mm-hmm. So we use the systems to fix and repair the systems. We get to the systems by the people involved. So Zatoichi, if you can think of anyone, maybe not here and now, but at any point, if you can allow your mind to wonder if in fact this could work, if we wanted to at least try, who can I think of? Who might know someone else who's willing to, whether they be in a position of wealth, a position of authority, they have a better chance of getting the attention of Donald Trump and the others. But we have this opportunity in life again today. I spent most of my life working hard, following the rules, making sure everything was paid on time, right? Following the American dream, and it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Miserable. Right. So now I'm all in. My dream is, should God allow it, I'll find a way to meet Donald Trump and his new team there in Washington, D.C. And with their positions and influence, we can call in corporate leaders and state leaders all around the world for some real adult conversations, like a come to Jesus moment of, hello, we're going to discuss reality. And the reality is wars can end.
Well, what happens when you do that and they refuse to see your vision? Because of various factors. Well, there's various factors. There's wealth, there's profit, power. Some people don't want to give those things up. You always accuse me of interrupting you, but you're interrupting me.
I know, because you're offering worthless arguments.
Oh, they're worthless. My arguments are worthless.
If you think your thoughts through, you'll find the same conclusion. Hey, Hank, how are you today, brother? Thank you and welcome to you.
Yes, so I just want to say what Zatoichi and the audience can do to help. Just the 4 YouTube basics. Like, subscribe, share, and donate.
Those are very simple things to do.
Have you subscribed to me? Have you donated to me? Have you helped me in my?
Oh, Zatoichi, are you all about you? Go away. You're wasting my time. And this was correct. Zatoichi's here being a troll again. He thinks he's going to outclass me, out argue me. He wants to prove that not doing enough. Zatoichi, look at you. Whether you believe me or not, you're wasting my time where I can be heard. You're being disrespectful again. And I don't want to do that.
Hi. Hi, how are you, Jack?
I'm getting frustrated, and I'm trying not to be frustrated. I'm grateful to see you.
So how's your day, Jack?
Looking nice.
Hey, Stinky.
Looking real nice, Noel.
Stop.
Jack, do you think Zatoichi is worthless? Do you really believe that he's worthless?
He's trolling us.
No, I want to heal. This should be a healing moment.
Where is Margot at?
Noel,
and Jubilee and everybody.
Noel, maybe this isn't the right time. Okay.
I think if we can heal each other, we can really make progress.
No, it is, Jack. I can calm down. Thank you.
She's not here, Noel.
Please. Right. The other people, they're not here. If they arrive, they'll arrive. So, Stephen, let's look at facts. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So from my experience and what you know of my goals for my time, and that I share my time and my goals here on this live stream, for Zatoichi to be worth value, what am I overlooking?
You're overlooking the fact that I disagree with you, and that's why I have no value to you, because I don't.
I was talking to Stephen. You're biased, Zatoichi. Stephen.
What do you? Well, I honestly think he has worth. I think everybody has worth. I wouldn't call someone worthless just because of an argument. Okay, let's go.
His totality is not. I understand that. And that's not the case I'm making. I'm making the case that in my experience, his patterns of disagreements, while he just raised that as something positive, he's confused himself. He's not of value to me. My life Stephen, my stream goes better when I don't have people like him here. Do you not understand that?
I wouldn't necessarily say it goes better, but I don't really think he's trolling. I just think he has a different perspective. I don't think he's
He's not trolling. Jack, you're putting him in a category where you're saying he's trolling, but he's not trolling.
Right. He's behaving himself, which is without respect.
Yeah, pretty much Jack just has his perspective. I mean, King Stephen doesn't allow me or Noel on his show anymore. And I think it's just reasonable to let the host decide who he wants to host.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, King Stephen.
Well, Jack, Noel, Hank, I was going to ask you if you're part Jamaican, because I do like Jamaican food. So
Stephen.
Sorry.
Stephen.
Yeah.
When you do stuff like that, you are worthless to me as well.
No.
You're worth more being gone than you are constantly bringing this conversation back to your fantasies and your fixations.
Jack, I'm actually eating Jamaican food right now.
It's not a fantasy. Care, Stephen. Don't you get that?
Okay.
I mean, your selfishness. Selfishness corrupts people. Zatoichi coming in here with his doubts and disbelief. Sure, if he wants to discuss his doubts and disbelief, he can do it any time. I don't need to re-explain myself or prove myself when he's been here so much. And Stephen, you've been here even more than him.
And I've been trying to learn about
you've been
less
failing
selfish.
to learn.
But that's why I'm here, Jack. I'm here for the life coach. Hello, Illumitami. Hello.
Hello, Stephen. Hello, Noel.
Hi.
Hello, JG. Hello, Jack. Hello, Hank.
Hello.
You guys are fascinating.
Yeah, Jack, the show is not to make you look bad. I already know the game, man. It's not to make you look bad. He messed
Jack,
up.
remember the old iron sharpens iron?
Yeah, you're soft as lead. Your mind is putty.
Whoa.
Well, that's a little forward and mean, but I'm saying if you were going to do elections to get into those acknowledged positions of power and influence, wouldn't you want sharpened first?
We're trying to help you.
Or would you just want to find somebody that's already winning and just get them to do what you want to do?
Tom, you're like, what you're describing is bringing these rough-edged rocks into a finely crafted sword. I don't need nincompoops like Zatoichi or you anymore.
Ad hom. Now, what I'm describing is a biblical passage of iron sharpens iron. Not like that steel sharpens steel misquote.
You're giving yourself too much credit.
I've given myself no credit. I'm asking you a forward question, and you're calling it trolling and ad hom things. And then Hank's going to pay you $20 for it.
Maybe I didn't understand that. For those of you who are joining new, please, thank you. It's
hello, Raymond. Hello, Raymond.
This hello brings a bit of it all. We're still working out the kinks.
3 years in.
Jack, I think what Tommy is saying is,
tell you what, Natoichi, you're confused and arrogant. If you
could
wish
you bring him back up? Let's try to heal this today.
He and give him a little room for frustrations, brother. You've tested him. You don't have, I mean, Zatoichi, I know of the fairest panel in the Panelverse going live post Jack Talcott, if you need to say your thing.
Here, be patient. You have my full attention, Zatoichi.
You call me a nincompoop?
I know.
Thank you. You know,
I'm trying to be more polite.
No, listen to me, Jack. There are times when I have made comments and you thought that I was the bee's knees because I knew about philosophy, and I said, remember when I made the comment, sell me to this man, he needs a master. Right? You remember that? Yeah, you thought I was brilliant when I said that, but now you tell me that I'm a nincompoop.
Brilliant. Don't oversell.
Well, I am brilliant, motherfucker. I am brilliant. It's just you're not getting
it. You're not getting it, and what you're showing me. Hello, what you're showing is not brilliance.
Yeah,
you're taking my kindness and you want to twist it around. I'm all up your ass as you're some sort of brilliant character who's blessing me. Kiss my ass.
No,
you are a fool.
You fucking put me backstage every time I try to make a point that goes against what you believe in.
No, tell you what. Rethink your conclusion.
What's my conclusion?
That you're put in the back because of. Okay, reevaluate the facts. I never said to you or said it's because you're disagreeing. I've expressed I'm frustrated with you. I can't believe you're this stupid.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid, Jack. You want to end all wars. I'm stupid.
Based upon right. Think your thoughts through, fool. What you just said.
Yeah, I'm the fool, but I know what I don't know. And you're the foolish fool who doesn't know what he doesn't know.
Hello. You want to calm down? Is that a drink?
Why? Does that matter to you?
Well, I'm wondering, am I dealing with an alcoholic fool on top of it? You inebriated?
You know what, Jack? You used to be an alcoholic fool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So why don't you shut up and listen to a man who got past
Why don't you shut up and let me fucking talk instead of talking over?
Tardfest 2025 in full swing, Jack. It's going great so far.
It's fascinating.
What's even more fascinating is that you continue to loop it every day and entertain it.
It is here. You know what? You called it out. Let me admit, there is a method to my madness. I realize I'm entertaining the fools again. I realize that doesn't really cast the best light on me. However, I have so much confidence in my path. I ain't worried about shit. So these clowns, I'm in a good mood today. I said I'm in a good mood and I'm having fun. Trying to communicate with fools, it gets frustrating at times and you want to give up, but until these other doors are opening, they're aligning.
Jack, they're not actually complete. Well, they are fools in life. That's evidenced by their lack of results individually and collectively. But they're not accidentally being fools here. They're coming here to make you look like a fool and also desperately try to suck off your audience so that, Queen, Sleazen, and Illumitranny and all the rest, if they put their heads together, might be able to come up with 30 live viewers if they just keep being seen and heard and sucking off you and, doing the loop every day. So it's just really narcissistic users using narcissistic users if you really want to step back from it.
Paul, you know that. You see it.
Oh, I do, because they all started in my area with you first and foremost, right? That's where we all started. We remember that.
Well, you're also a part of it. But here's the difference between you and me. I don't really get pissed off when people use me. You get bitter, man. You get resentful.
Yeah, I don't like being used and abused.
You're using me.
I don't like
being. You find good in me.
Right. I think that's normal self-worth and self-respect. I don't like being used and sucked off of and abused.
But you create false accusations all the time, running around like a victim, pretending to be greater than you are.
I didn't say I was victim.
You don't say that you're victiming, but your behavior shows it, Paul. You're just...
Excuse me. I have a crush on Paul. I really do.
Well, you're a little slow, and it's okay, Noel, but that's why.
I got over mine. It won't take too long.
I don't think you did.
Excuse me, Jack. I really think he's cute. I'm sorry.
Very polite, Noel.
He is. He's a cute little boy, but he's got
Jack,
some temper tantrums he's got to get over. He's got a lot of bitterness in him still.
And he's also got this thing where he thinks all YouTubers are trying to do him, and on the contrary...
Oh, well, hey, you know what? Let me cast a comparison, all right? For those who might be new, that is a friend of the stream. Proper instruction motivates people, aka Paul Unslaved on YouTube. But here's a big difference between me and him. I'm promoting, guys, get a relationship with God, turn to God, take Christ, Jesus seriously, right? Invite Jesus into your life. Well, Paul likes to claim he's walking as the Christ one.
Rejection.
He loves to tell his viewers how everyone is a bunch of loser, coward failures. I won't tell people they're loser, coward failures. I want to tell you you're better than you think you are. And the world deserves to see it.
Are you serious right now?
Are you saying you never said that to me, Jack, that I'm better than I think I am?
You tell us every day we're broken and need your help, and you live the Christ life. Projection.
Clowns? You call us clowns, fools?
Yes.
Nincompoops.
Try and figure out why. Okay? It's not hard. You guys are fools who are walking around thinking you're the God of all media. You're King Stephen. And you're Illumitami, dude, running around like Snafu, barking at everyone's friggin' heels. What the hell is wrong with you people? You're delusional.
Well, they know you have a very committed fan base, and they just want to share. So they come here to promote their shows. Maybe a couple people go and watch them. That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
Well, and I can appreciate that. I mean, admittedly, to some degree, Paul was right. When I came across his live stream, I saw him as a place where maybe I could grow. We could work together. Maybe someone would give me a hand up. I'm still looking for people willing to give me a hand up. I don't want handouts. That's not for me. That's how Paulie Boy's building his bank, is donation. I won't. Let me not degrade. Let me not degrade what I've seen. The thing is, as soon as people start taking this seriously, Hank, you're part of this too, brother. I mean, Zatoichi at least asked, what can I do? You've asked too. The reality is, if you guys believe that that ending wars is the right thing to do, recognize I'm committed my life to doing this. You don't have to break away from your lives, but if you can help open doors of communication for me, if you can help invest, whatever, create, become a part. Let's become a part of this dream, living a dream where we believe this world is ours. It's not their world. It's not the government's world. It's not the wealthy people's world. It's our world to share. And if you believe that we can create a world where people share and care about each other, let's start proving it right here.
I got you, Jack. I'm doing a covert word of mouth campaign for you. I gotcha.
Well, word of mouth helps. That's for sure.
Jack.
Yes.
The last thing you say, it's our room. That's correct, Jack. It is our room.
It is. And the world is going to continue to be run the way that it is as long as we sit around and argue and insult each other. I've got Steven, Tommy, and Zatoichi has returned again to the back. Zatoichi, you're blocked from the chat. Take a hint. I've tried communicating with you. You don't want to listen. Hey, maybe I should start wrapping this up. I'll go back and do some solo words.
Yes, and I should work on some guerrilla marketing for our friends, us and our friends.
Love it, brother. I appreciate it. And if I can be of support to that, let me know.
Okay. I'm going to leave the studio. Thank you for having me on today.
Much love, my brother. Appreciate you. Noel?
Yes. Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I want everybody to be nice on YouTube, and Margot and Jubilee should be talking it out together. Yes, thank you, Jack.
I think everything is going to work out. And thank you, Noel. I love your smile. I appreciate you for joining. Hey, a couple of things here. Sammy, Sinite, to others I may have offended. I apologize. I don't mean to cause offense, and I understand. I don't think how it went with Zatoichi is sitting well with me. You know I love you, but want to express my sincerity. I honor your sincerity, and I appreciate it. My frustration is real. I care about him. I care about you. I care about everyone. I don't care about people's excuses, wanting to sit here and publicly not engage with what I'm saying, but publicly engage with opposing me. No, Jack, we can't do anything for wars. You're crazy for thinking wars should end. That's literally what Zatoichi did here, for those who might have overlooked that part. He wanted to laugh at me and mock me because I believe in ending wars and saving lives. That's really happening. It's happening to me a lot in my life, and it blows my mind to many degrees. But here's what's given me comfort, brothers and sisters. What's given me comfort, truly, is my faith in God. I'm not lying about that. You know, I say what I believe is possible. I know that it is possible to stand tall, stand proud, knowing that you are unique, knowing that there is a magnificence to you, knowing that you don't need the approval of others. I trust that that might be one of the values that Jack is bringing here, which is why I don't mind entertaining some of the chaos. While I do slip up and my frustration comes out, sometimes I get insulting. The fact is, the best way to influence people is to engage with them, to be a better example. And while I'm not always the best communicator, this DeFreak, see, blessings to you too. I think you see, we all have gifts, and I've recognized God has gifted me with a sight in my mind. It's not foretelling, but I can see, I can discern things I see subtle things that others don't always notice. It's something I realized a long time ago. And there's others like that. Tommy is gifted like that. Paul is gifted like that. Many people are gifted in these different ways of sight, vision, discerning. I'm not the best evangelist. I've never had success in healing. You know, I still deal with my own little broken issues, but I know there's enough testimonies out there that keep me going. By God's grace, all goodness may be known. By God's grace, all things may be known. Those who seek to know can know. Those who seek to stay confused will find excuse after excuse after excuse. They're limitless. Brothers and sisters, we can live this life however we want. But if you're carrying around things from the past and you're walking with this dark cloud over your thoughts, foretelling and foreseeing the failure of others and how, oh, they're wrong, they're going down, and you're not looking at yourself, bringing yourself down. You want to bring more joy into your life, become more joy filled. You don't have to wait until you get that bonus or that relationship or until you achieve that health milestone. You can find joy within yourself through the simple, narrow path of gratitude. Gratitude is for the humble, because the humble realize that they've got the time to care and they've got the willingness to pay attention. And when you pay attention and when you care, brothers and sisters, you start finding the good and you start aligning yourself with the good, knowing that you have a heart of comfort. Allow your heart of comfort to become the norm for you so that whatever the world brings, wherever you go, you've got the goodness and the strength of Christ with you, knowing the love of God, the angels are there for you. It's true. I'm going to wrap it up. Sincerely to all who did join, let me give our brother the respect he's certainly earned to some degree. Tommy?
Jack, when did you give your daddy the keys again? Because you definitely did.
No.
Every time you've watched me come back, it's because I've been booted out.
It wasn't me, and no others have the keys.
Awfully weird.
Divine, God works in mysterious ways. Hey.
Well, I agree, but I think it is the best time for the Ferris panel in this panelverse. You have called someone, well, various people just asking you questions off of what you were talking about. You've said horrible things about them, and you and your daddy are the reason I exist out here with the Ferris panel. Zatoichi, anybody that's been wronged by these guys, let them show up and try and tell me I'm doing a thing because of a thing.
Okay.
Because
tell you what, the link is in the chat. Tommy's about to start the stream, and he'll let the folks know what was what and what was not what. I'm confident of that.
And Jack, you know why I show up here, so don't nod along with your daddy when he plays his narrative games.
Hey, why don't you unblock some viewers so that they can engage in the conversations, including me? Unblock me. You selfish louse. Brothers and sisters, Tommy, with respect, I'm wrapping up. I love you, brother. Go get your stuff started, and we'll see what the future brings. To all who tuned in and joined, particularly the newer viewers, thank you. I encourage you, stay tuned, do a subscribe, pay attention. Let's see what the next one brings, because my hope, my goal for each stream, whenever I start this, I want to share some love. I want to share some light. I want to become a voice of inspiration. Why? It's not just for you, it's for me too. Speaking words of inspiration help me. Speaking words of encouragement help me. Engaging with other people helps us grow, even when the opinions are different and even when they're not really relevant to what you're doing, I guess. But anyway, brothers and sisters, thank you once again. Till next time, choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. Praise God. Blessings for you and me. Peace.